Lamelo ahead of the pack. He's got McDaniel. Yes! Found Bridges. Open look. Lamelo. Got it! Lamelo sneaks inside and scores at the rim. Number 9. Oh, behind the back pass. Bridges in.
If you need your badges grinded or are looking to buy or sell an account, hit up GoPlug. The link will be in the description. Let's get it. What's going on, YouTube? It's the Go White Boy of 2K. It is Young Dirk. Today, we're going to be going over the Lamelo Ball build in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Later in the video, I'm going to give you my opinion, who I think will be better, Lamelo or Lonzo, and why LeVar Ball was right. And it might work to have all three Ball brothers on the same team in the NBA. But before that, I'm going to show you guys the build, how to make it, the animations, the badges, some gameplay, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Now, coincidentally, this was the first build I made this year. Now, I understand the attributes won't match him exactly, but don't worry, because I went into the rosters and put on all of his animations identical. Yeah, his driving dunk is 95, but I put on his dunks, which are pretty trash. You know, the badges, these are not the best badges to put on, but I thought these badges fit his play style. Does that make sense? I try to make these videos as close to the player as I can, because if I wasn't, then I would just be changing how my guy looked and just playing how I always play. I try to play like the players I'm trying to replicate. Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. So here are his animations that I put on. You know, these are not the best, like I said, but his animations are actually pretty good. Just his dunks suck. Let me show you the jump shot. So because 2K is lazy, they didn't give him his own shot. So what I did was I went into the roster and see what shot they gave him. This is his jump shot. To my surprise, it actually wasn't that bad. It's not cute, but it's a very fast shot. You can try it out if you want. You know, I wouldn't recommend it. I recommend other shots, but it's a pretty fast shot and was an above average jumper. Okay, so this, in my opinion, is actually a very good build still. There's just one flaw, which I will get into a minute. Yes, I know it's not exactly Lamelo Ball's build because Lamelo can't shoot that well. He can shoot, but doesn't have a 90, a 93 point rating. You know, his passing and speed and ball handling should be a little higher. But 2K, you guys know how they are. You know, the player builders suck. Small forwards and power forwards are all that is good. So if you want to make this build, just copy exactly what I do. And when I show you this build now, as far as badges and stuff, I'll actually put on what you actually should use instead of, what I showed you for his play style. So listen up, you guys. First things first, if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? I'm bald, ugly. Those aren't good things, but you gotta help me out, okay? Please, help me out. But so just do exactly what I do. If you want to like the video, it'll make my my area grow. If you like this, if you know what I mean. I want a plum emoji in the comments. But so here's the thing about this build. Mike Wang said that to keep you from getting dunked on as much, you need interior defense. There are people who do not agree with that. I actually agree with Mike Wang for once. My other build, my official best build, which I will be uploading soon, I think later this week, so make sure the bell is on, has interior D maxed. And my build is the best build in the game. I say that with very high confidence. I really do believe it is the best build in the game. This is my first build, still a good build, just doesn't have interior defense. Now, if I was making this build, I would use spot up precision and limitless range. Spot up as my primary, but we're trying to be Lamelo in this situation. He's really good at his Euros. He had a nice spin shot the other day. He's very good at the finishing, but the finishing moves takeover sucks. And then we're gonna do negative impact because it helps, with spin shots and stuff. But if you didn't watch my takeover video, why you need spot up and limitless, go watch that. Great video. It's really game breaking, to be completely honest with you. So let me show you the badges that I would put on if I was actually using this build you know, to not be like LaMelo. Because, you know, LaMelo's not LeBron. He's not KD here. We want to let, you know, I'm really trying to be funny in this video, and I just can't. I apologize. So I apologize in advance. Just anyway, we're going to talk about LeVar and LaMelo and Lonzo soon. But if I was making this build, which I already have, those are the finishing. For shooting, you guys, blinders, godly, deep threes, must have, hot shot, hot zone. I have a best shooting badge video, but these are pretty much the best ones. If you want to support, go ahead. But these are really the best shooting badges. I explained why in that video. For playmaking, you can really go, I think I run ankle, handles, unpluckable gold. You don't need a Hall of Fame, quick first step. And then bullet passer is actually very important. 2K Lab did a video on them. Shout out to 2K Lab. Use code Dirk if you sign up. So I gotta stop the plugs. So yeah, or you could do like a bullet passer bronze, bailout silver. It doesn't really matter. And then, well, it does matter. Then for defense, clamps, Hall of Fame, ankle braces gold. You do not need ankle braces Hall of Fame. No matter what, if someone has on ankle breaking shots that take over, it does not work. So here's the badges. Let's get into some gameplay and talk about the juicy stuff. So now I'm excited to talk about this with you guys. You guys know I love to talk about the NBA. I'm a big NBA fan. If you guys do like these, please let me know in the comments. I will make a lot more of these build / conversation videos. But anyway, these are just highlights of me going crazy, having fun with my LaMelo. Look at that dot. Anyway, so who do I think is better between Lonzo and LaMelo? And what I really want to talk about is why all three of the Ball brothers on the same team will actually work. So first, LaMelo or Lonzo. LeVar Ball himself, a few years ago, before LaMelo was in the NBA, and this was while Lonzo was in the NBA, he said LaMelo will be the best of the three. As it's looking right now, according to these games that I've been watching, I watched Lonzo a lot. I've been watching these Hornets games. LaMelo looks way better. And the thing that speaks to me a lot is his confidence. JJ Redick, quote unquote, literally has told Lonzo to shoot the effing ball. It's like he's so pass first, in my opinion, that he's like lost his confidence and doesn't want to be that guy. That's not his game. I understand that. If he gets his confidence up and he tries to be the guy, then I don't know. But LaMelo just has this like swag to him. I don't know, that sounds corny as heck, but I really just feel like he's taller, he's faster, he looks stronger, he looks like his IQ is higher, he's a better shooter already. Like, even though his form is cruised, I just, you know, it's too early to say. I might be just riding the hype, but in his first career games compared to Lonzo, he looks better. And he kind of still looks better than Lonzo right now, and he's a rookie. This is Lonzo's 3rd or 4th year, I think. Maybe 5th. I don't know, but he looks better. So that is my opinion. Let me know in the comments and why, who you think will be better and have the better career. But this is what I wanted to talk about. LeVar Ball has this crazy idea that if you put all three Ball brothers on the same team in the NBA, they will win a ring for sure. Now, I also thought this was crazy. I am one of the people who did not agree with this at all. But shout out to my man Jimmy High Roller. He educated on this subject. Educated me on this subject a while ago. I watched the video. This isn't a plug or anything. Go check it out yourself. Very educational video on the Ball brothers. So long story short, the Ball brothers, when they were on Chino Hills, when LaMelo Ball was 14 starting at the time, 14 years old, starting on the #1 ranked high school team in the country, there were 2 freshmen starting, including him, so 2, and 1 senior, and they won the national championship. LiAngelo was actually the leading scorer on that team. They went 35-0 and had an average margin of victory of 30 points. And you might be thinking, oh, they played scrubs. No, 5 of those 35 wins were against top 30 teams, and 11 of those 35 wins were against top 100 teams. So they were not playing scrubs here, okay? These were all good teams. And then, long story short, I don't know if it was in the championship or the playoffs or whenever it was, they played the number 2 ranked team, who were like 34-1, and they played only elite competition. And everybody thought this was going to be a great game. On that team that they played, they had 8 D1 recruits. 8. So they were like, you know, a solid team. They played Chino Hills. Chino Hills beat them by 50. Okay? Like 50, 40, 60. It was a lot, okay? It was like a joke. And everyone was shocked because on paper, Chino Hills was not as near as good. But do you know why LeVar, now I'm going to get to the whole point of this, right? The reason why I don't think he's crazy is because chemistry. Think about all of the super teams that have lost because they didn't have good chemistry, or they just didn't click, or lost to teams with better chemistry. If you look at the Ball brothers, yes, it's not in the NBA, it's not in college, it's in high school, but they could win together, right? I know this sounds crazy, but think about it. Think about the Clippers last year. What happened? They lost in the second round. Think about the Heat, multiple years. Lost to the Mavericks, lost to the Spurs. Were the Heat's rosters better than the Mavericks and Spurs all those years? Absolutely. But the Spurs are just a great example. Except last year, the Spurs made the playoffs, I forgot, it was like 20 years straight or something nuts. And their rosters aren't ever that crazy. It's just chemistry, bro. Chemistry is so important. And I actually agree with LeVar. Will they win a ring? I don't know. Will they be a good team? Absolutely. That's just my opinion. I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go out.